Please take note. Naughty words might slip out. The show may contain bad language. If you are easily offended, please turn off the ghetto blaster and tune in to Classic FM. Is right, La. Kidder. Lid.
We play the best songs, all the right songs on around town radio. We play the best songs, all the right songs. Yeah, yeah.
Nice to see you, to see you.
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. We could live for 1,000 years, but if I hurt you, I make wine from your tears. And we could fly, 'cause we all have wings, but some of us don't know why. I was standing, you were there. Two worlds collided, and they could never, ever tear us apart.
Hello, and welcome to Round Sound Radio with me, Doug Frone. Apologies about the confusion with the show of recent, guys. We did try and go onto the whole YouTube thing and do that. It was very exciting, it was very good, it was a nice platform, but unfortunately it just took far too many man hours, so we've decided to go back to the old classic format of Round Sound Radio, the first way it was, the best way it was, in my opinion. Alright, guys, what's in your bag, you bastard, I hear you say. On tonight's show, guys, we have tracks from Charlene, Andy Cowan, Little Terry, The Black Pits, Fight Fathers, King Fast, Novostory and Indigo Moon. Some absolutely brilliant new and original music on the show this week, guys. We also have Track of the Week, which is going out to Casadia. Paper Stars, which is an absolute brilliant tune. It's supposed to be Track of the Week for a while, but I've only just got around to it now. As I say, it's been absolute murder. In the live lounge, we have the fabulous Sam Lyon with us. For anybody who likes the sort of classical, acoustic-y guitar sounds, you're going to absolutely love her. She's a cracking girl as well, Sam. I'm looking forward to having a little chat with her. We also have a call-in with the fabulous Chaz Moody from Ladies, so I'm predicting a little bit of banter on that front. And as always, guys, I'm going to be playing you a bit of bit of hip music, bit of old music, a bit of a balance. We have tracks from The Beatles, Faith No More, Keane, Oasis, The Killers, to name a few. I'm going to kick you off with one now from The Beatles. This is the Ballad of John and Yoko. Go ahead.
Standing in the dockets of Hampton, trying to get to Holland or France. The man in the Mac said, you've got to go back. You know they didn't even give us a chance. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. Finally made the plane into Paris, honeymooning down by the Seine. Peter Brown called to say, you can make it okay. You can get married in Gibraltar near Spain. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. Drove from Paris to the Amsterdam Hilton, talking in our beds for a week. The news people said, say what you're doing in bed. I said, we're only trying to get us some peace. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. Saving up your money for a rainy day, giving all your clothes to charity. Last night the wife said, oh boy, when you're dead, you don't take nothing with you but your soul. Sick. Made a light trip to Vienna, eating chocolate cake in a bag. Newspaper said, she's gone to his head. They look just like two gurus in drag. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. Caught the early train back to London. 58 guns tied in a sack. The men from the press said, we wish you success. It's good to have the both of you back. Christ, you know it ain't easy. You know how hard it can be. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me. The way things are going, they're gonna crucify me.
Had some cracking news regarding the festival we're going to be having this year, guys. It's going to be in exactly the same place, the Lineker Bridge Hub, but it's not going to be a Battle of the Bands this year, which I'm very happy about. Also, children of all ages will be welcome, and it's going to be pay on the gate, which is great news for the bands that are featured on the show, because they won't be running around like soft bastards with tickets in their hands. So, yeah, it's going to be very good indeed. Some absolutely superb bands on the bill. I'm going to read you a couple of these fellas out. In Terabang, we have Maroons, Hegarty, Red Winter. We have the Johns, Ladies, Dark Polaris, Maddie, Hedge Riders, Steve Thompson and the Incidents, the Heightened Minstrel, Cal Ruddy, David Neville King, the Peter D Band. Did I say Maroon then? Daisy Gill, and a couple of others that are escaping my mind right now, but it's going to be absolutely fantastic anyway, guys. More details will be up shortly with that. I can tell you the tickets are £6, and it is going to be on the 5th of August in the Lineker Bridge Hub, but I will be plastering you with flyers and information within the next week. So if you are a band also waiting for information on that, it will all be coming next week. Right, here's a tune for you by Faith No More. This is called Epic. This is an absolute classic tune, this. I used to absolutely love this back in the day. Have a go, guys.
Anyway, you will never understand it, cause it happens too fast. And it feels so good, it's like walking the glass. It's so cool, so
Check it out! It's as easy as A, B, motherfucking C! Yes! What the fuck? What's up with you, Daddy? Why you beating on me?
Motherfucker, what did I tell you about seeing motherfucker on live TV?
You say motherfucker more than I say motherfucker. Where do you think that I get motherfucker from?
That's because I am a motherfucker, motherfucker. I fucked your mother and you wouldn't be here.
Righty, we have the Johns with us here in the Lab Lounge. Boys, how are we?
Right, I'm going to give you this week's track of the week, and then we are going to get Chaz Moody on the line from Ladies. Absolutely cracking lads. It'd be nice to have a chat with them. Okay, Paper Stars by Cascadia Full Line is our chosen song of the week. It's just absolutely lovely, this. It's very, very subtle. It's got a lovely vocal in it. The more I listen to it, the more I'm enjoying it. I've got this on my earphones on the way to work. That's how much I like this song. Have a go, guys. Cascadia Fault Line with Paper Stars. Right, we have Chaz Moody on air with us from Ladies. Chaz, how the devil are you and how is life in the old rock and roll world?
I am very well, thank you. I got the oven on, just cooking a week's supply of packed lunches. I've been having a good weekend.
Have you played anything this weekend? Have you done any gigs this weekend?
Yeah, we were at Studio 2 on Friday, playing with Mad Alice, Rattlesnakes, or Snake Rattlers, should I say, and Sheepy for their album launch. It was very fun.
Now, the reason why I got you on is because you've changed the venue for See You Next Tuesday, haven't you? I just wanted to get that out there. It was a great way of bringing musicians together.
Yeah.
Great way of bringing musicians together, but you've restarted that now, haven't you? Over in the Cross Keys.
Yeah, it's going really well there, just really lovely. It's kind of tucked away so you can get away from the shit house that is town sometimes.
I'm still
to
get down,
very,
aren't I?
very, very, very relaxed and very intimate, and everyone always listens. Sometimes you don't get at other venues, should I say.
Where is it actually based, Chaz?
It's called Edmund Street, just off Old Hall Street. It's like near Moorfields, kind of that end of town.
It's by Moorfields train station, isn't it, round there?
Yeah, it's like it's like about a 2-minute walk from there. But in this day and age, everyone's got a phone, so you just have to type it into the internet. And it'll direct you with the silly little voice from the woman. Turn left. Turn left at the McDonald's.
Now, I've been keeping an eager eye out on you lads, and I've noticed you have been keeping yourself busy. A few good stages you've been playing on of recent, and loads of great interviews as well. It popped up in one of the interviews I've seen that you plan on releasing Pretty in My Heart. I do love that tune.
Yeah, we've just recently re-released that. Done a bit of a press campaign on that, and we're going to kind of do it along with Eyes of the Dodge, the double A side sort of thing, which is a bit arrogant and cocky, but they're both tunes, so why not?
Defo, I totally agree. So are you re-recording them, obviously?
No, we're just taking some new sessions we did a couple of years ago now in an art gallery. And those two, I think they sound good. They're quite charming in their roughness around the edge. It's a bit lo-fi, but it's
it works. It works, doesn't it?
I like it. Yeah. And if you don't, you can fuck off.
Good enough for me, lads. Good enough for me. Now, on the 5th of August this year as well, I'm happy to say that you lads will be taking part in our festival. It was a cracking day out last year, but this year
for that, Doug. So, Johns, Carl Ruddy,
Dark Polaris,
so
Steve
all
Thompson,
favourite bands of ours in town, just costumes, and I think it's going to be a very sober event. Obviously, we'll all be acting like nuns.
Of course, it's not. I can't expect anybody to be falling over drunk or anything like that. It's not that kind of thing.
No, it's not. It's a family event, and
we'll
sponsored by Carl, dude.
It's like that. Okay, then, if you must bring kids. Now, I would love to see a nice polished EP from you lads. I've seen you play many times live, and you're absolutely excellent. Is that something that we can expect in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we've actually just got out of the studio doing some new tunes, which I've heard is sounding good. It sounded good in the studio. So, but yeah, no, when we've kind of got this double A side out of the way, we'll be kind of, I suppose, polishing our act up a little bit, sorting our shit out, and and making ourselves a bit more ear friendly. It's good for music, I suppose, because you don't want music that hurts your ears. I think that's kind of it's a bit against the purpose.
Now, you lads don't do the bullshit avenue at all, do you? You like to try and keep it totally raw, stick to your roots. But as the months go by, I'm noticing, as I say, you are playing on these bigger stages and things like that, and you get a lot more notoriety. Do you think in the industry it's important to stay true to yourself or play the game, or what's your take on that?
It's a hard one, really, because I don't think there's such a thing as selling out as such. Like, I think if you want to be a pop star, if you want to, be, a musician or someone who's, true to themselves and be that, but kind of like just be true to yourself, really, when it comes to knowing what you want to do. Like with us, we just, we just write songs and then we play them. That's pretty much it. We rehearse them as well if we can.
That's it.
There's no, if people like it, then they like it. If they don't like it, then, it's like, more for you. Go fuck yourself, really.
But you seem to be enjoying yourself anyway. That's the main crack. I was looking at an interview you had titled, I thought that was quite amusing. Fuck the students. I love the honesty of that.
See that now? I was taken out of context a little bit. It was talking about the fact that venues get closed down for student accommodation, and the fact that city seems to be riddled with things which are mainly made for students. It's like they get a preferential treatment, and it's just kind of. It's a bit like, well, fuck off, do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that I fucking hate students. It's like I've got friends with students. They're not like a different breed of people. It's just the way that you're trying to find a flat, and you can only find you find 100 flats which are only for students, and 2 which are for normal people with normal hands and normal legs like us all.
It's just funny when I just seen that headline. I was like intrigued. I was like, what are these going on about here? Fuck the students. I did read more on it though, and I noticed you did express concern over music venues shutting down and making way for flats and all that kind of thing.
We never want to kind of hold our tongues, and if we think something, then we'll say it. I think we get a lot of people, in interviews, you see bands and they don't speak their mind. It's like they're on a fucking ball and chain from the record label saying, don't offend anyone. It's like, fucking, it's not about trying to be as offensive as possible. It's just about, if something's going wrong, if there's injustices or if there's something got to be said or something that you feel, just say it, because at the end of the day, when we're all dead, you can't say nothing, so...
It's crazy, though, really, isn't it? Because, musicians throughout the years, they've always become famous because they've been a little bit out of the box and a little bit naughty. That's the entertainment, isn't it? That's why people love the band,
It gets to the point when you hear people who are, they know that they're expected to say outrageous comments, so they kind of like Liam Gallagher, for example. So they just do it all the time. But I guess they're playing that game that's down, but maybe they do think the things that they say, but I just think... So everyone's just a bit of a boring fucking nowadays.
Right, Chaz, I've got a couple of quick-fire questions for you next. And they're very, very, very random, so just go with it. Right, okay. If you were on the shitter and someone come barging in, who would you rather it be?
Who would I rather it be? Do I get options?
Yeah, anybody you want. You're taking a crap on a Monday morning and somebody comes barging through that door. Who would you rather it be?
Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren. That would be amazing. I could just see it. Right. Do photos of cats on Facebook make your world a better place?
Not really. No. But then they make some people that I love very dearly happy, so I guess, it does. So, yeah.
So cat pictures on Facebook are all good. I put loads on the other day, to be honest.
It went through the roof. But if people I love happy, then fucking go ahead, post pictures of fucking cats, lions, tigers,
whatever
any felines, good by me. I endorse cats.
If you could be in any band, present or past, who would it be?
My band, of course.
Of course, the ladies. If you were queuing up in Bootle Asda on payday in Bootle, and someone threw an egg at you, how would that make you feel?
Depends if I was hungry or not.
So would you eat the egg?
Oh yeah. I'm trying to cut down on eggs, but I'd eat the egg. I'd swallow it whole.
Good man. If you had an option to travel to town on a horse rather than a train, would you?
No, I think cruelty to animals would have been a grand national weekend as well, I don't think it's natural to ride horses. Horses are meant to be free in fields and not in your Iceland fucking chicken kebab.
Yeah, it's funny the National has been a bit of a stick about that recently, hasn't it? Especially in the musician world,
Yeah.
like they totally disagree with it, don't they? If you were a rock star, if you weren't a rock star,
I am a rock star.
You are a rock star. If you weren't a rock star, what would you be doing?
I don't know. Maybe a candlestick maker or a plant pot.
A plant pot? That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Now, if you got your face painted, what would you want to become? A tiger? A teapot?
I think tigers have a bit of dominance, don't they? Tigers are quite,
Quite aggressive
they're
and in your
raw
face,
and they
aren't they?
scare the shit out of people. So yeah, fuck it, a tiger.
Okay, let's call it a tiger. Would you ever fly in a helicopter?
I actually can. I've been doing a fully qualified helicopter pilot for the past 50 years. 40, 50 years. Yeah. Been doing it for a while. If you ever want to ride,
Tell you,
if
mate.
you ever get landing at the festival, didn't I? Next engine.
Well, we can fly it into the festival in one, can't we? That'd be amazing. That like. Now, why did you call the band Ladies instead of Hairy Men?
The Hairy Men was always on the table, and we just had to pick it out of the hat. And when we went, we picked out Ladies, so we went with that. And also it saves money when you're getting it printed. Less letters, so we've got to save every penny we can.
Hairy Men would have been so much more suited, though. But I think Ladies does have a bit of a more public ring to it.
Rolls up the tongue a bit better, yeah.
Yeah.
As ladies do.
Is salad for humans or rabbits?
Salad.
Salad's for salad. Is it for
Salad.
is it for humans or rabbits?
Salads.
Salads, okay then. Salads have salads. I told you they were random questions. I'm afraid, though, on this occasion, you haven't won a special prize, mate.
Have I not? Oh,
no, I'm afraid not.
Oh, God.
Right, Chaz. Cheers for coming on, mate. And I will definitely get my ass down to see you next Tuesday very, very shortly. I know I'm dragging my feet on that one.
Every Tuesday?
Every single Tuesday in the Cross Keys.
About Vale at the Cross Keys. Get down from 8 p.m. till 11. So you can catch the last train home.
Chaz, see you in a bit, mate.
Bye. Love you lots.
That was the wonderful Chaz Moody with us online there. Right, I'm going to give you the tune behind them. This is the Ladies Band with Pretty in My Heart. An absolute belter of a tune is this. And these will be featuring on our festival this year as well, which I'm very, very happy about.
had The Darkness on my show on Friday.
Whoopee.
And I asked them if they wanted to ask you a question.
I have to say I am a bit nervous because I've seen some interviews and I've seen what he does to journalists.
Leave it there, just you tell me what they said.
We're massive Oasis fans. Does he like The Darkness?
Do I like The Darkness?
Yeah.
I like that first song when it come out, and then they said something about me. No, I couldn't be arsed with him now. I can't wait to bump into him one day. Apparently he lives nearby.
Yeah.
I like that silly song that they come out with first time. It made me laugh. Yeah, that made me laugh, and then he got a bit serious and started getting a bit big for the boots. Started slagging off the boys. So no.
You're being hyped as...
Right, Sam Lyon is with us. She has just joined us in the live lounge. If you are just tuning in, guys, we will be live very, very shortly, probably from about 9:20 tonight, because she's a little bit early. So, yeah, we'll be having an interview, and Sam will be playing us 4 original tracks from over her few CDs that she has made already. Right, I'm going to give you a tune now by The Killers while we get set up.
unsigned and original music on Round Town Radio. Showcasing the best of the best acts throughout Liverpool and the Northwest.
When you dance with the devil, I'm left out. I will never be a rock star.
Round Town original and unsigned music every Sunday 8 p.m. till 10 p.m.
Righty, we're going to give you a few new original tunes now. We're going to kick it off with a tune by The Black Pits. This was sent in this week. It's an absolute belter of a tune. It's called Nobody Loves Me. Dig this stuff. And don't forget, guys, if you enjoy them, do get onto Facebook, find their band page, give them a like and become friends. Sorry about that little pause. Getting back to live radio again. Bear with me, guys. Right, I've got another track for you now, which is absolutely brilliant, by King Fast. It feels like I've been about to play this song for the past 2 months. It's sort of been sitting on the burner, but I've never actually played it yet. This is a belter. There's a great video to go with this on YouTube also, guys. This is King Fast with The Feeling.
By day you're quiet, with eye baggage you can't interact, and you're savage. You fall back in to your old routine, and your self-absorption is quite obscene. You're not invincible. The world is not your oyster. You're loving the feeling, 'cause it makes you feel great. And loving the feeling that also fills you with hate. Oh, not invincible. The world is not your oyster. You're loving the feeling, 'cause it makes you feel great. You're loving the feeling that also fills you with hate. Oh, no, no. You're not invincible. The world is not your oyster. You're loving the feeling, 'cause it makes you feel great. Nothing like the feeling that also fills you with hate. Oh, oh, oh.
That was King Fast with The Feeling. Very soulful tune indeed, that I love it. Right, I've got a tune for you next by Charlene. It is called Eventually. We did play this on last week's show on the top 20, but it was supposed to be played on the Sunday show, but because of the little confusion that I've been having of reason, we didn't get around to playing it, so I'm going to give it a spin now. Have a go with this, guys. This is a brilliant little tune. That was Charlene with Eventually. This is a tune now by Indigo Moon. It's called Escapable. Just because it's Boss. Have a go.
Pretty green eyes, so full of sparkle and such light. And let me remind, she chose not to cry, but it's alright. For your lover has come home, by your side I'll always stay. Never have to be alone. Never have to be alone. You never have to be alone. Pretty green eyes, so full of wonder and despair. It's alright to cry, for I'll be there to wipe your tears. And in your arms, together we're in paradise, and it's so nice. You never have to be alone. 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 Pretty green eyes, so full of sparkle and such light. Let me remind, she chose not to cry. It's alright, for your lover has come home. By your side I'll always stay. Never have to be alone. Never have to be alone. Never have to be alone. Pretty green eyes, so full of wonder and despair. It's alright to cry, for I'll be there to wipe your tears. And in your arms, together we're in paradise. It's so nice. Never have to be alone. Never have to be, ever have to be, ever have to, never have to be alone. Never have to be, ever have to be, ever have to, never have to be alone. Never have to be, ever have to be, ever have to, never have to be alone. Never have to be, ever have to be, ever have to, never have to be alone.
Well, I got that wrong, didn't I? Apologies for that. I realised the error of my ways pretty early, though. And the start of the stick also repeats Pretty Green Eyes on. Don't ask questions, I'll give you no lies.
So I It's like my eyes will wake, I will pull you into no escape. Yeah.
Wonderful tune. That was Indigo Moon with Inescapable. Sam will be on air with us very, very shortly. Do say hello, Sam.
Hello.
She's just been tuning the guitar and she's good to go. We've just been talking about her name and how many people get it wrong. They call her lions and lion and lioness and things like that. Right, I've got a tune to play for you next, guys. I hope I'm going to pronounce this name right. It's called Nova Story with Go Home. This is a tune, this, guys. Have a go with this.
Such a total mess, you're stalking like a pro. I'm thinking your possessed. You be freaky, go
Righty, we have the fabulous Sam Lyon here with us in the live lounge. Sam, how the devil are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. And where have you travelled from this evening?
From Winsford.
From Winsford?
Yes.
Do you know a band called Maroon by any chance?
I have heard of them. I don't think I've ever seen them live yet, but I have heard of them a lot. They're always playing around everywhere.
Around there, yeah, they're a very good band. And now I first met you in an open mic night in Lennon's Bar. I was impressed with your performance, and I followed you since. I think it's fair to say you put in the graft, don't you? You're always out there playing, like. What makes you so passionate about music and playing?
Oh, gosh, it's just something I've always done. I've always, like, when I was just a little tiny child, I always just wanted to sing, and I used to write poems. So when I started learning guitar, they became songs, and I've just not stopped. I've always done it.
What age did you start with music?
It's hard to say. I mean, so
from a child, kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I say, it's just always been there. Like the poems that I used to write when I was a little kid became songs, and then my dad taught me little bits on guitar and little bits on piano, and I just always wanted to make it and learn everything, and yeah, I think I started proper guitar lessons when I was about 11, in high school. As soon as I started high school, and then it's just gone on from there. It's
Did you go to a university or anything like that? Or?
No, I went to college. So I did music and performing arts and a few other things at college.
Right.
But you know what? Music at college was just was all theory, and I don't like theory. So I just want to play everything.
Yeah,
and
the boring side of it.
Yeah, and I found myself listening to songs on the radio and thinking, I know what they're doing there. That's really clever, and I'm like, I just want to enjoy it, you know. I ended up dropping it after my first year and stuck with performing
Because you like
arts.
the creative process of it more than anything. You like writing songs. You like playing your guitar.
That's the fun bit.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah,
no one wants to know why you do things.
Yeah. I think that's important if you want to go into sort of teaching it.
Yeah, no. I mean, of course, there is definitely use to it, but for me personally, I just love
really
making things, and yeah, that suits me way more.
So would you not go into teaching?
Maybe. I feel like I just have too much fun, like not really doing much that I should probably be doing.
So is music your full-time job? Can you earn a living from what you're doing at the moment with your music?
I'm trying.
You're trying?
No, it's one of them where it's the most rewarding thing in the world. And you're just constantly surrounded by people, and you're learning from other musicians, and your experiences, everything's just growing with you. But it's very hard work. Yeah. And it's great having contacts here, there, and everywhere. But when you go full time, you can't just rely solely on these contacts that you have. Like, you have to go out and throw business cards at people and things like that. And it is hard. It is very hard to make a living from, because like music is like a specific thing. You only have it like if you're getting married or at a birthday party and stuff. So how do you sell something to someone who doesn't really need it unless they're like a bar or a venue? And even then, like, they tend to stick with the same people that they've always had, or so
people more local to the area that they're in.
Yeah, it's a really tough one to break into.
You're not scared though to get out of your area, are you? You play everywhere, don't you? You're up and down the country.
That's the best thing about it.
I'm like that. Where's Sam today?
Like, why stay in one place? Yeah.
Where's she going to pop up next? So, I mean, who were your musical influences growing up?
Ooh. Oh gosh, that's really hard to say. So I loved Avril Lavigne.
I liked Avril Lavigne,
was the reason.
But I think I fancied it. I think that was the difference, really.
I just wanted to be a big rock star. So she was the reason I started learning guitar. I wanted to be like Avril Lavigne, and I had like black in my hair, and it was brilliant. And I still think she's brilliant, but I don't know really. I think like my mum and dad always listened to music, and my family on my dad's side were all very, very musical, and I don't know. Yeah, it's just always, like I say, it's just always been there.
I've seen Taylor Swift as well as one of your influences.
Taylor Swift, yeah. As soon as Taylor Swift came out, I could relate to her because she was like me. She's a kind of girl who just sat in her bedroom with her acoustic guitar and wrote songs about boys. And I think at some point she said that her songs are like a musical diary, and I always say the same thing. You listen to one of my songs and they're just a complete insight into my life. And it's nice that someone like Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran have made it doing that. You
Of
know,
course,
as
yeah.
opposed to just selling
So you
commercial
you
stuff.
aspire to them, really, don't you? You
Yeah,
like
I
to
think
do
it's
the same kind of
nice
thing.
because everything in the charts now is all very, very commercial and all kind of similar. But these guys, they've stuck to their roots with their guitars
Yeah.
and their songwriting, and I like
Ed
that.
Sheeran's took over the world at the moment, hasn't he?
I know, hasn't he?
That's, I don't know what they're up to in the top 20, but that was just stupid in my opinion. Top 10 songs from the album in the top 10.
Yeah,
That's just insane, that. And people slag my charts off. Jesus. We had this track on your show recently called Every Second Counts, which was brilliant. But I hear talk of a new EP coming out that you're working on.
Yes, I don't really have a release date yet.
Right.
But yeah, there's something in the works. So this is actually quite a special one because people who support me actually helped raise money for this EP as well. So
brilliant, through like a crowdfunding thing.
yeah,
was it?
exactly. So for everyone who donated, they earn themselves like a free copy of it or like a merchandise package for their donation, like in return.
So does that bring? I've got a question here for you about that on your website. A surprise gift on the mailing list, is that part of that?
Yeah. So when I set up my mailing list, I wanted to do something kind of quirky. Like I love the personal element. Like this is why I love playing little tiny intimate gigs, because they're personal and you can hug people and get to know people and I've always liked that element. So when I set up my mailing list, I wanted to maintain that. So I used to send surprise packages. Like when the people had signed up, they would put in their address, and then I'd just randomly post.
No, you can't make any money out of music.
Oh, I know.
It's
really nice though when people post about it, and then you get like the publicity from it. It's just, I think it's a really nice idea, and I'd like write handwritten letters and thank people for their support, and it means a lot because like some guy I follow called Lewis Watson, when he released one of his EPs, he sent letters out to all his fans as well, and I thought it was a really lovely idea, and so I just did that, and I just every now and then I just send something off.
It's nice,
and,
it's important to fans. Interaction is very important.
They support me, so it's nice that I can say thank you and mean it.
Yeah.
You know.
I thought it was a lovely gimmick because I don't normally see that kind of thing, you know. So I thought, so I threw my name in it. So I can't wait to see what you sent me. I didn't really. Being a young solo acoustic performer, do you find it easy enough getting paid work in the city?
Okay, so it is tough. It's very tough. Again, it's like you have to build up contacts first, and those contacts will see you through anything. A lot of the time, it's cover gigs, playing songs that people know and getting them up dancing. That's the best way to go. But as an original artist, it's very much harder.
Yeah.
So Lennon's Bar have been great. They've always supported me. They've given me a night each month to get acoustic acts on, and we all play original stuff. And yeah, I mean it is tough as an original artist. Some places appreciate original music, and then a lot of places don't.
Well,
so
they just want people in the bar drinking, don't they?
That's it. It's not that they don't appreciate it, but suited to their crowds.
They don't see it as a selling point, do they?
Yeah, that's it. That's
it's a
the
shame,
problem.
isn't it? But
yeah.
I mean, I suppose in that scenario, you just use the likes of Lennon's and things like that for your own enjoyment. So you know, it's somewhere you can go play the songs that are dear to you, and enjoy yourself, and also network and meet people. So
yeah,
it's all good. I know, you've done a fair few videos on YouTube as well, haven't you? I had a little scout a while back.
Yeah, gosh, some of them are so old. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I started. So when I was very little and when I first learned the guitar and everything, in fact, even before I learned the guitar, I was posting things, which is why some of them are so embarrassing. I think I deleted a load of them recently, but
I think I only seen the new ones, so you're all right.
I think it's nice, and whenever you get a new song, it's good to post it out there and see what feedback it gets. And
it's a brilliant platform, YouTube, if you work well. I remember
definitely.
a girl called, I don't know whether you know her, Madeline Bailey.
Oh yes, Blonde.
Yes, she was.
That's
She's
right.
a massive hit now, and she's done it all through YouTube.
Well,
for
so many
years.
people nowadays do. Like,
Yeah,
so many
oh,
people are
big
famous
time.
because of YouTube. It's
Get your lighting right and all that. Get yourself a little bit of an image
Yeah.
going. I mean, I used to talk to her in the early days before that all took off. You
I
know,
see.
she's too good for me now. But it was amazing for me to just see how she progressed, because it was literally just there. You know, no special lighting, just playing in the
Yeah,
kitchen. You know,
that's it.
a cover song, and you look at her now.
I think Justin Bieber did the same. I'm sure
He
Justin
did,
Bieber
he
was
did, yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it?
But it just shows, you know, and I always encourage artists, and also get a few covers in there as well,
Yeah.
just to get.
Well, there's
just to
a
get them
girl
listening.
called, a young lady called Keena Granis. I don't know if you know Keena Granis, but she's the same. So she writes loads of original stuff, and she also posts like quirky takes on covers that just grab your attention straight away. And she's done absolutely phenomenally, and I adore her.
Do you know what
And
the secret is with it, don't you? Write a cover that is out now, right now.
That's it.
People search.
Mhm.
They go, they type the
That's
name
the
of that artist,
one.
and then Sam Lyon pops up,
Yeah.
and then they watch the video, and then
That's
another
it.
one comes on by Sam Lyon, and all of a sudden,
There was a really cool video advert a few years ago where they did a slowed down version of You're the One That I Want from Greece.
oh yeah,
And I absolutely fell in love with it. And the moment I heard it, I posted this cover on YouTube, like, everyone will find me now. But no, it wasn't my day, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
But we tried.
Yeah. Play something by Ed Sheeran. That'll do just wonderfully. Yeah, so, I mean, you're still at a young age, and you're very driven, and you're very professional. I remember when I was your age, sort of getting gigs in Liverpool was a nightmare. So how did you figure out how to sort of get yourself out there? Did you have any help, or did you just go around banging on doors?
I think it's hard to say, but I think it's because I've done it so long as a hobby. Because I've been gigging since I was in my teens. I think people have heard me and passed my name on, and I've just got bits and bobs through playing in different places. And,
Did you learn a lot of this from college, maybe? Sort of the way to go about getting gigs and things? Because when I was your age, I was sending CDs off the Sony Records, you know what I mean? Going, give us a chance.
Oh, I've tried, don't worry.
Universal, you know what I mean? And I sort of look back now and think,
I think we've all done it. We've all tried.
You know what I mean? Like the guy sort of go, I tell you what, we'll skip all these 500 bands in Liverpool, you know.
This one's got it.
This one's got it. He's just sent in the CD. He's the man.
Yeah, no, we've all done it, but no, I think it is just like word of mouth. A lot of it for me has been word of mouth from playing a gig and someone coming over and saying, that was really good, I'm going to tell my friends about you, and then the friends have somehow got a pub or a friend who owns a pub or something like that, and then I've got in there.
So it's just developed over time, just gotten bigger and bigger and things
That's
like
it.
that. Yeah. Because it is impressive for your age, the way you got such a great network. And also you've got a nice website as well out at the moment, it's a brand new website.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, it's
yeah,
very glossy.
that's going to get a makeover when the new EP comes out as well.
Is it? Do we have a name for the new EP yet?
Maybe.
Are you keeping it quiet for now?
It's going to be released for the mailing list first. So if you want to know anything about the EP, sign up to the mailing list, which is on my website, which is samlyon.co.uk. And so, yeah, every little bit of exclusive information will always go out to the mailing list first, like an early bird deal.
I see,
and,
that's clever.
And then, you know, it encourages people to join in on that as well.
Of course, yeah. I like the format of that, yeah. You're keeping it very personal between yourself and the
that
listeners.
element. I never want to lose that element.
It's like, that's one thing I started to miss, you know, when I was doing YouTube and that. I wasn't being able to talk to people. I wasn't responding to emails or anything like that. And I thought, this was never what the show was about, you know what I mean?
Sure.
It was always that personal sort of interaction. And that's exactly what you're talking about, isn't it? That's what you like to maintain.
That's it.
Are you going to give us any new songs?
I might give you one. At the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You'll have to wait and see.
And you're going to give us a couple of the older ones, aren't you?
Yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll take you on a journey through my CD history.
Excellent.
We'll do a song from each release with the big one at the end.
How many CDs have you got out now?
So I've got 2 EPs. and the single Every Second Counts, and the new one on the way. So it'll be
Where are you recording it?
They've all been done at the Edge Recording Studios in Alderley Edge. So I've been working with them since maybe I was about 15, 16, I think. And they've been brilliant. And the relationship I've got with them, they know me and what I want, and I know them and I know what they can do. And it just works. And
easy,
it's just really reliable and a really good relationship I've got with them. And
would you ever go into recording your own work, or are you happy to let somebody else do the technical side?
Oh God, I wouldn't know where to start. It'd be really great to just sit at home and play like pots and pans. Like, this sounds really cool, but I wouldn't know what to do.
Any interested in forming a band? Would you ever be in a band? Or
I think it would be nice. I mean, I've played with a band on for my last 2 EPs. At my EP launch for each CD, I've always got a band with me. It's been really cool because I always play acoustic. It's just such a different sound and a different vibe and energy and everything. But it's a tough one. I mean, finding the time for a start. I mean,
one thing you find with bands as well is I used to be doing what you do, as a solo artist mainly, and then I got into a band, and they tend to take your song and just turn it into something totally different. Sometimes not for the better either. And then you balance it with blindness going, what are you doing? That's my song. But you sort of have to let it go. When you're with a band, you have to go, this is the song, now let's work together.
See, this was my problem when I first did my my debut EP. When I took that into the studio, obviously that went full band as well, and I didn't mind it. It was really cool because we had strings on it, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. And hearing the progress of a song that started out in your bedroom to like a studio piece is incredible. But what I found really hard was I was really bad at writing really long songs. So they all had to be cut down. And I was like, no, just keep that bit. That's a good bit. And then they were like, well, take this bit. I'm like, no, don't take that bit either. So that was the hardest part for me.
That's what I'm saying. You sort of have to give it a new birth, don't you?
I know, yeah, it is.
Or as in a band. All right then, Sam, we're gonna give you a bit of music to our listeners, and we will be back with Sam Lyon in the Live Lounge very, very shortly indeed. She's going to give us a few tunes. Right, let's give you a tune. Lucky Man, The Verve. We'll do some of that, eh?
Happiness, more or less, it's just a changing me something in my liberty. On my mind. Happiness coming and going. I watch you look at me, watch my fever grow, and I know just where I am. But how many corners do I have to turn? How many times do I have to learn? All the love I have is in my mind. But I'm a lucky man with fire in my hands. Happiness, something in my own place. I'm steady naked, smiling, I feel no disgrace. I am. Happiness coming and going. I watch you look at me, watch my fever growing. I know just who I am. And how many corners do I have to turn? How many times do I have to learn? All the love I have is in my mind. I hope you understand.
and watch my people going along. Oh my, my. Oh my, my. Oh my, my. Oh my, my. Got love that never It's just a change in me, something in my liberty. It's just a change in me, something in my liberty. It's just a change in me, something in my liberty. Oh my, my. Oh my, my. It's just a change in me, something in my liberty. Oh my, my. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my, 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 my.
Right, we are joined back with Sam Line in the studio. Sam is going to play us a couple of tunes. Don't forget, guys, this is going out on our live stream as well. You can find that on our website, www.roundsoundradio.co.uk. The audio and video stream can be found to this. We will also be posting video footage a little bit later in the week from it. Sam, what are you going to start us with?
Okay, so this song is from my debut EP from Promise Me. This is called Anchors.
After you.
Down by the river and lie back and look through clouds. We'll make ripples in the water with our fingertips, and I'll catch the sun in my hands while you catch my lips, and we'll dance like it's over, sing like it's just begun. Loud, 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 and we'll love like heaven, and we'll run like air till we lose our anchors, and we're free again. We'll throw pebbles over the waves and see who's this last to go under. We'll make little boats out of newspaper pieces and race into the old bridge to see who's this fastest. We'll get caught in the rain and have to roam in wet clothes and thunder, but we'll love like heaven, and we'll run like air until we lose our anchors, and we're free again.
Absolutely lovely, Sam. Very nice. And what album was that from again?
So that was from my debut EP. That was from Promise Me.
All right.
And you can get that on everything, iTunes, Spotify. You can get a physical copy on my website. And that was released in 2014.
Really, yeah.
That feels so long ago.
It's really nice. Were you taught to sing classically, or?
No. So I had a few casual lessons in high school, but we didn't really do anything. We just did a bit of Christina Aguilera, But no, I don't know. I think it's just from gigging and having to try and hear myself at noisy gigs and just training up that way, I think.
So
practice.
You picked it up along the way, basically.
Yeah.
Very nice vocal. You would think you'd be professionally trained.
Oh, that's really lovely. Thank you very much.
Song 2, what are you going to get for us?
Okay, so this one will be from my second release. So this is my latest EP, because the new one isn't out yet. So this is from The Bitter Taste of Bliss. And this is called What I Really Think.
After you.
It's still a revelation. salvation. Baby, how I lose myself, how I lose my mind when you're near. You're my salvation. Forgive me though I cannot speak. I can love you with everything. You just have to trust me, 'cause you're the only thing that I need. You're the air that I breathe, and that's what I really think.
Really, really nice. I love that one.
Do you?
Yeah, you've got one of them voices and the songs you write that are just so easy to listen to, you know. You could,
I always say it's like bath music. That's how I refer to it. It's like just bath
Yeah.
music.
That's why I got the candles out, didn't you notice? Who's John Lyon?
John Lyon is my father.
Is he? He said he could listen to your voice all day long. He's just made a comment there on our Facebook.
Oh,
I agree, though. It's a very subtle, nice. You know, you'd never get sort of upset by listening to that vocal. You know what I mean? It's easy on the ear.
Oh,
I
thank
like
you
it.
very much.
Song 3. What are you going to deliver?
Oh, okay. So song 3 will be from my third CD, and this is called "Every Second Counts."
Ooh,
which is
this
was
is
the top 20.
Yes,
at some
this is
point?
on its day out, isn't it?
I like this one.
After you, son.
Once we get to walk upon this earth, twice we get to make a mistake and learn. 3 times is enough to realize you're stronger than all of your doubts. And for me, live your days like every second counts. Fire and be fired at. Wear your love as a shield and a joy. And no, not all can be saved, but all can be loved. And for me, live happy here on. 'Cause when I'm 99 and I'm looking back on my life, I wanna know I made it all that I could have. No, I made some bad decisions, but they made me wiser. And I can smile and roll my eyes, think back to all the beautiful times I had, and know I made every second count. Cause we're all faced with choices, and we might choose wrong. It's a warpath of consequences and lessons learned. But if you hide away at a risk of failing, then there'll be no sunshine to light the road. 'Cause when you're 99 and you're looking back on your life, you wanna know you made it all that you could have. No, you made some bad decisions, but they made you wiser. You can smile and roll your eyes, think back to all the beautiful times you had. second, every second. I'll make every second count. Every second, every second. I'll make every second count. Every second, every second. I'll make every second. Live your days happy from here on. Live your days happy from here on. Cause when we're 99 and we're looking back on our lives, we wanna know we made it all that we could have. No, we made some bad decisions, but they made us wiser. We can smile and roll our eyes, think back to all the beautiful times we had, and know we made every second count.
That is a beautiful song.
Thank you.
It's a very simple to understand and follow song now as well, isn't it? You know, it's
I'm glad about that. Yeah, thank you.
it's easy to follow. You know, I think it's one of them songs that you could play anywhere, and you know, anyone could grasp that, and anyone could also turn that back on their own lives and
Well,
relate to it.
that's why I wrote it. I mean, the reason I wrote it was very personal to me, but I didn't want to write something that was going to be like too personal that it was only sympathetic.
Yeah.
I wanted to kind of write something that people could listen to and relate to with their own circumstances and remember the lyrics and live by them, and you know, that kind of thing. Not so it was
not so
just
personal.
about me, and
Yeah.
it was nothing to do with anybody else. I want other people to be able to take something from it.
It's funny, you know, I have so many sort of musicians coming here, you know, good songwriters and things like that. And I could see when you finished playing that song, you had a little bit of a sad look about it. You know what I mean? Because it is personal to you for whatever reason that is, you know what I mean? But I see that a lot, you know, when people come in, like.
Oh, really?
Well, you know, I don't go here. Well, tell me in depth, what's that song
Sure.
about?
Oh, it's nice. It's nice to relive things when you sing them. Right?
Yeah, it shows the passion in the music as well, doesn't it? You have got one more for us, I believe.
I have. I'm going to quickly give my guitar a little tune.
Yeah, go ahead.
And so this one is going to be from the new EP.
Ooh, bit of a sneak preview.
Sneak preview, and I really like this song actually. So I'm going to try and play my very best at it. So with a guitar that doesn't want to stay in tune as well, might I add. So this is a song called Constellations.
Constellations.
From an EP that is coming soon.
And we're still not getting the name for this EP as yet, are we? But don't forget, guys, if you do get on Sam's mailing list, she'll be keeping everybody updated with the details of it there. What's the address for that again, Sam?
So if you go onto my website at www.samlyon.co.uk, there's right at the top of the home page, there's a big button that says join my mailing list, and you can go on there. There's a members page where I put behind the scenes videos and pictures from tours and recording and stuff like that. That all goes on there as well. So there's loads of features that you can get involved with as well. So worth joining, and you get surprise gift mailings.
That's excellent.
I haven't done one in a while, but I haven't released anything in a while. So yeah.
I am tempted to just sign up under a black name just to see what you send me.
Oh, you should sign up under your name.
No, but you send me something nice then because I'm media, aren't I? All right, Sam.
Okay, so this is called Constellations.
After you.
a slow stream. I'm not patient like an old oak tree, but I'll trace the dots on your body, then hold you close still for as long as I breathe. And I may not have your intellect, but I listen for a while. And I may not leave you be sometimes, but I'll greet you with a smile. And I'll trace the dots on your body like constellations. It's you, it's always you. Etched on my skin, I made you a mountain of gold, and I sang my siren. You took your time falling.
I'm really impressed with that.
You like it?
Damien Rice a little bit?
No.
Seems like a little bit of a touch. is there an influence of any kind there?
I'll take that. That's a good one.
Obviously a female version, you know. But you know the songs he does where there's female voices in it?
Sure, yeah, no, he's great. He's his style and everything, his songwriting is just brilliant. So thank you.
It reminds me just the way it sort of goes subtle when you're doing your finger picking, but then it goes straight into a little bit of more heavier rhythm section and things like that, you know.
Sure,
I think it's a very well constructed song. I like
Thank
that.
you very much. Yeah, I wanted to do something different. I'm really bad for sticking with my my basic chords and just staying within what I know, and I just wanted to break out of that.
Yeah,
so I'm just like, I don't even know what fret I'm playing. That sounds good. Let's just throw that in. So yeah, that's pretty much how this one's gone. But,
have you tuned the guitar to a specific way for that song?
No. No, I haven't. Just I'll tell you a little secret though. My capo goes on fret 6.
Right.
And everyone always says, why do you always put it on fret 6? Like thinking, that's a really good key. Maybe that's her thing. But 6 is my lucky number. That's the logic.
And there's no more to it than that.
There's no more to it. Beyonce, take note.
You've just gone to your hair blonde as well now, haven't you? Well, Sam, thank you very much for coming in tonight. Anything you'd like to say to the listeners before you head off?
Thank you for listening, and check out the mailing list. Check out my website. It's going to be revamped and have a makeover soon with the release of the new EP. And if you're on the mailing list, you'll get everything before it comes out. Access to just everything as well. So just check it out.
Check it out, man. Any big gigs coming up? Anything? Obviously, we've got you on our festival this year, which I made up about.
Honestly, just go to my website and have a look at the gigs, because I don't know where I've been, I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I am. It's just like every night, more or less, I'm playing. So, I mean, I've probably got I've got so much coming up in the next few months, but don't ask me where I am because I won't be able to tell you.
You wake up on the day and you look in the diary.
That's exactly what I do. Yeah. But you go onto the website and there's a big long gigs list. And guaranteed there is going to be one nearby to you that you should come along to.
Definitely, yeah.
So, yeah.
As I say, Sam will be on our festival as well on the 5th of August. I will be hammering you with details of that very, very shortly, once I've done my artwork and things like that. So we look forward to that.
Yeah,
Sam, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Right, guys, I'm going to give you a few tunes. Now, I'm going to give you one by Fight Fathers. This is called She Wanted Storms. This is an absolute tune, this.
storms take you down, I'll be there at your side. I don't wanna lose you when the water fills my eyes. And if these storms take you down, I'll be there at your side. I don't wanna lose you when the water fills my eyes. And if these storms take you down, come with me, I'll be there at your side. I don't wanna lose you when the water fills my eyes. And if these storms take you down, turn your back on me, I'll be there at your side.
Righty, I am just in the process of saying laters to Sam Align. We're just having a little bit of a chat. I'm going to give you the tune now by U2. This is Elevation. What a band. Pity about Bono though, innit? Bad shame that.
Won't you tell me something true? I believe in you.
Don't forget, guys, any tunes you want to listen to, do get into our inbox, and I will do my utmost to get them on for you. That goes for new music as well, guys. Anything you want to hear by any band, I will get it on for you. Get into our inbox and get that sent in. Right, I'm going to give you a little bit more of a dancier tune next. This is Robin S. with Show Me Love.
I've had more than my share.
Do you fancy a weekend in Scotland? Historic, graceful lands, and a warm welcome? Well, do not go to Scotland, because all you will find is drunken wankers, rain and minus 25-degree winters. I have lived here the best part of 30 years, and every morning when I wake, I think about suicide. Magaluf, Spain, France, Ireland. Actually, fuck Ireland. But why on earth would you come here when you could go there? You stupid British bastards. Fuck off and let us perish in peace.
Scotland! They can't fucking tell you! You can go fucking anywhere!
I can feel
I hit my needle, hit the groove, and spiral through another day. I hear my song begin to say, kiss me where the sun don't shine. The past was yours, but the future's mine. You're all out of time. I feel too steady on my feet. I feel hollow, I feel weak. Passion fruit and holy red. Oh my God, Sandy's my head. Through the early morning sun, I can see her, here she comes. She rides the dawn. Have you seen her, have you heard the way she plays that are no words to describe the way I feel? How could it ever come too fast? She'll be the first, she'll be the last to describe the way I feel. The way I feel. Have you seen her, have you heard the way she plays that are no words to describe the way I feel? How could it ever come too fast? She'll be the first, she'll be the last to describe the way I feel. The way I feel. Have you seen her, have you heard the way she plays that are no words to describe the way I feel? How could it ever come too fast? She'll be the first, she'll be the last to describe the way I feel. The way I feel. We play the best songs, all our right songs, all around town radio. We play the best songs, all our right songs. Yeah, yeah.
Bit of abracadabra, strike one. Let's do this. Let's go there.
Baby,
at your dress, silk and satin, leather and lace, black panties with an angel's face. I see magic in your eyes, I hear the magic in your sighs. Just when you think I'm gonna get away, I hear those words that you always say.
Cheers, Tucker, for pointing out there that I did. I left the mic on. I just went out the room and left the mic on, so the song might have started a little bit distorted. To be honest, though, you know, it feels like it's been ages since I've done the Saturday show, so I'm still kind of finding me bearings with it. I've had a few little cock-ups tonight. I'll have to get on the old editor thing and edit the podcast afterwards. Another bit of good news, guys. We are now featured on iTunes Radio. We are featured on TuneIn Radio, and we are featured on Stitcher. Shortly, we'll be featured on iHeartRadio as well. We're trying to get on as many platforms as we can. We also have a dedicated app, which I will be posting weekly. Basically, go into the App Store if you have an iPhone and type in Round Sound Radio, and the app will turn up and you can put it on your phone. It's free of charge, I do believe, as well. So another little bonus, but it's a nice way to keep in touch with the show. Sometimes online it can get a bit confusing and things like that. I have been sending you to the website to access that from a mobile device. Might be a little bit tricky, so we decided to invest in an app. So I hope that makes your life a little bit easier. If it's successful and people use it a lot, then I will get one for the Android as well. Right, tunage. Tiffany, I think we're alone now.
Together and watch how you play.
Many people in Liverpool suffer from IBS. IBS is a disease. It can be treated if you spot the symptoms early. If you or a friend repeat the word lad more than 5 times in any one sentence, this could be you.
Is fucking right, lads. I'm just going round to my ma's, lads. I'll be back out in a bit though, lads. Tell you, mate, I'll see you in a bit, lads. She just makes this cracking fucking roast dinner on a Sunday, lad. It's fucking mental, lad. Oh, lad, it's fucking great.
If you suffer from absolute bell fucking end syndrome, stay away from people, public transport and animals. Be sure to contact someone who gives a fuck pronto.
Right, we're not done with new music, guys. We have a couple tracks still left to play from Andy Cowan and Little Terry. And if I get time, I might throw a few more in of my personal select choice. Right, I'm going to give you the tune by Little Terry. This is called Fear and Medication. Have a gander, guys.
You'll find us in a country pub, putting the world to right. Or you'll find us by the riverside, bathing in sunlight. Or you'll find us by the fireplace, our animals by our side. Or in the garden, drinking country wine. We care about the planet, we want world peace right now. And we believe in Mother Nature and reaping what you sow. The smell of wet dogs, my cologne, my nasal titivation. And I'm covered in animal hair and on medication. Cause we're the pissed and tattooed underdogs who see through all the crap. The ones without pretension, sidestepping the trap. Us poets and us dropouts don't give in to provocation. And we're covered in animal hair and on medication. Paws on my jeans don't seem so extreme to me. We're the ones with the rescue dogs, the rabbits, mice and rats. You can keep your pedigree cockapoos and snooty Siamese cats. You'll find us out in muddy boots, helping conservation. And we're covered in animal hair and on medication. Cause we're the pissed and tattooed underdogs and see through all the crap. The ones without pretension, sidestepping the trap. Us poets and us dropouts don't give in to provocation. And we're covered in animal hair and on medication. Cause we're the pissed and tattooed underdogs who see through all the crap. The ones without pretension, sidestepping the trap. Us poets and us dropouts don't give in to provocation. And we're covered in animal hair and on medication. 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 Muddy paws on my jeans don't seem so extreme to me.
Yesterday, Dudley Punt married his tie bride, Ting Tong Macadang Dang. He wanted to make an honest man-woman of her. Today, they start their honeymoon in Belgium.
Yeah, so like I said this week as well, with dropping the old YouTube, I did manage to get out and see a couple of bands this week. I went to see the fabulous Basement Effect and Furion. Really, really impressed by Furion, I must say. Very much so. More impressed than I've been for a lot of bands for a long time, to be honest with you. They were so tight, they were so in your face. It's not normally my genre of music, but in all honesty, you just couldn't fault it, mate. It was heavy, and it kind of brought me back to the good old days. I started getting that little hard rock part back in me. Really, really enjoyed this, so I'm going to be featuring Furion a little bit more on the show, I think. We have a video coming up from that as well. Basement Effect is great catching up with the lads. We took a video and things like that, but we had to remove the video because they turned around and said it had one of the latest songs in it, so they chose not to air the video. Bit of a shame, really. Bit of a waste of my afternoon, but there you go. You know, you can't please them all the time. Right, we have a tune next for you by Mr. Andy Cowan. Andy's a bit of a legend. You might know a band called Dark Polaris. They'll be playing on our festival also this year. Andy is the lead guitarist for them. I've had many a night out with Andy. We've been smashed on several occasions together. He's a really good lad, and we have a good crack. This is Andy Cowan with one of his own personal songs that he does on his own. It's called Sparks. Have a go, guys. It's a lovely tunage.
There's 25 million locations, only one way to your heart. I've been to many a station, but I only wanna be where you are. So throw another log on the campfire, let the flame burn in our hearts. Throw another log on the campfire, baby, and let the night glow with the sparks, with the sparks. Let us go and swim in the ocean, let us go and bathe in the sea. Let us drift away in a daydream, let us drift away as we please. So throw another log on the campfire, let the flame burn in our hearts. Throw another log on the campfire, baby, and let the night glow with the sparks, with the sparks. Throw another log on the campfire, let the flame burn in our hearts. Throw another log on the campfire, baby, and let the night glow with the sparks, with the sparks, with the sparks, with the sparks, with the sparks.
Oh, you surprised me, Mr. Cowan, you really do. That's an absolutely lovely little tune, that, mate. Fabulous band, by the way, Dark Polaris as well. He's part of it, he is the guitar player. You must stick that on your things to do. Very good band indeed. Right, up next, I'm going to give you a tune by our very own Billy Kelly. Billy's been very busy at the moment, working with Made in Liverpool, sorting videos out and things like that in the shop for bands. He's become very active. He's come to life, has Mr. Billy Kelly. Here's a tune for him that is called By the Time I Get to Bootle. Bit of a classic, this, from last year's festival. And on the show, people really loved it. We had a bit of a birthday bash. We might be having another one of them this year as well. Basically just an open mic acoustic session in the garden just to celebrate our second birthday. Don't hold me to that yet, I haven't decided fully, but we had a cracking day and Billy played this in the garden and things, and the dog was barking its head off in the background. Good memories, good sounds, man. This is Billy Kelly with By the Time I Get to Bootle.
By the high road I'm dying to hit that M1 road that takes me home. I've made some great friends in the city, but I just got a hankering for home. Those tall and rusty cranes on the dock road, shadows are rich and plentiful days, replaced by new and shiny big boats. I guess sometimes you gotta change your way. Those lime tree arches welcome like an old Bates, the rhythmic sound of that old railroad track, the beat that drives the heart of this city, driving on but always glancing back. By the time I get to Bootle, I'll be flying on a Hawthorne road, ain't no penny lane. But by the time I get to Bootle, I'll be dying to walk those busy streets just once again. I'm coming home, I'm coming home, I'm coming home. The Dockers Duke, Atlantic and the Green Man, sawdust on the floor and Aussie whites. Saturday night's alright for fighting lads, but maybe we'll just sing some songs tonight. By the time I get to Bootle, I'll be flying. I know Hawthorne Road ain't no penny lane. By the time I get to Bootle, I'll be dying to walk those busy streets just once again. By the time I get to Bootle, I'll be flying. I know Hawthorne Road ain't no penny lane. By the time I get to Bootle, I'll be dying to walk those busy streets just once again. I'm coming home, I'm coming home, I'm coming home, I'm coming home.
I got the morning, I got your morning, I got the details and the morning, I got your cell code and your cash card too. I got the pin code coming to you. Money.
Now, Wacko Staffo accused me of acting like a bit of a girl recently. The next track I'm going to play for you is by Steve Thompson and The Instants, and I love this band. You know, it's a personal thing for me. I just think they are one of the best bands we feature. I think that the material is just top notch. Everything they've ever sent me, everything I've ever listened to, I've been out to see them live on every angle. This band have impressed me. So we've got Steve Thompson and The Incidents on our festival this year, and I'm absolutely made up about that. I've been trying to get them on something to do with Round Sound for a while. So yeah, I'm very happy, and yeah, I was behaving like a girl. This is Steve Thompson, The Incidents, with Talk Is Cheap. Go ahead.
talk is cheap. Your talk is free. Your talk is easy. Just don't talk to me. Your talk is cheap. Your talk is free. Your talk is easy. Just don't talk to me. Your talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. There's a cry that needs taming fast. Gonna nail his colors straight to the mast. Stop the clock, grab a rock, crack a smile where you can. Eyes wide open but unable to see a single fish in a murky sea. Grab a rod, get a job, here's the bait that you need. I don't believe in your miracles. I don't believe your lies, 'cause your talk is cheap. Your talk is free. Your talk is easy. Just don't talk to me. Your talk is cheap. Your talk is free. Your talk is easy. Just don't talk to me. Your talk is cheap. Your talk is cheap. I don't believe in your miracles. I don't believe your lies, 'cause your talk is cheap. Your talk is free. Your talk is easy. Just don't talk to me. Your talk is cheap. Your talk is free. Your talk is easy. Just don't talk to me. Your talk is cheap. Your talk is cheap. Your talk is cheap.
Hello,
Huh?
how are you?
What, you want some dick?
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
I hate when I hear a breakup song on the radio because I haven't had a relationship since 5th grade, so I have to think of that.
Right, guys, thank you very much for tuning in this evening. This does bring us to the end of the night. And rest assured, I'm not going to be messing around any longer with the platform. We are sticking to radio. We are sticking to live shows at 8 p.m. off a Sunday. I will be also upgrading little bits and bobs that I needed to on the radio. With us changing over to YouTube, I thought, I'll just let it sit for a minute. But I'm aware that I need to tune it up a little bit. So I'll be working on that. However, I have my life back. And it's glorious. I'm starting to enjoy it all over again. I'm going to leave you with a track tonight, guys, by Furion. This is called What's Up. I promise you, if you like your rock, bordering on metal, I wouldn't call it metal. You've got to get out and see this band, mates. They are absolutely superb. This is Furion. What's Up? Tell you what's up Monday morning. Cheers, guys. See you next Sunday.
What's up? Trying to find out
Well, there's talk that they're putting somebody else back in the house, so I think I might still have a chance it might be me.
I don't think so, my darling.
Yeah, it might be.
Listen, darling, I don't think it will be you.
It might be.
Watch my lips. It won't be you.
It might be.
Shut up. Join me next time when hopefully we'll have the travelling diary room chair back. Goodbye. Don't say fuck off, bugger. Keep waving, you silly bitch. We're still alive. We're still alive. Are we still alive? That's it, we're done, yeah? We're done. Fucking bugger. Get me a cup of tea now! I'm having a baby!